move on, and we're going to be chatting with Hiranand Savlani as well, the ED and CFO at Astral, to talk about how this move actually impacts their business. And Mr. Savlani, good to have you today on etnow. We were just chatting with Mr. Taparia from Supreme Industries. Help us understand what could be the impact of this additional PVC for the company and the industry, and the incremental cost benefit, back of the envelope calculations?
So I think industry is going to get a very big benefit, and industry was in fact eagerly waiting for this announcement. So now industry is very happy with this announcement. At least 10 to 15% price will go up. So with that, the realization of every company will go up, and ultimately it is going to help us in the improvement into the realization percentage. At the same time, margin will also improve. Some inventory gains will come from the Q3 onward. So I think a lot of benefits are there. And the biggest benefit which we are seeing, that the sentiment is going to change in a big way. Because since long, dealers and distributors were not happy to have the inventory. So nobody was stocking that inventory because everybody was under the fear that the prices are going up. Now with this announcement, at least one thing is clear, that at least from here on, the prices will not drop. From here on, prices will be one-way journey for 10 to 15% increase. May not happen in 1 month or 2 months. It may take some time, but at least signal is very clear that from here on the prices are going to go up. So that is going to restock the inventory by every dealers and distributor community.
So Mr. Taparia, if you could just give us specific numbers, what kind of inventory levels are you currently at?
So inventory, normally we are in the range of 65 to 70 days inventory in the system.
All right. Morning, Mr. Taparia. This is Shrishti also joining in. When you say so that 10 to 15% price increase is likely at the industry level, would you like to revise your guidance as well? Because this time, in terms of the earnings were not that great, but your commentary really gave confidence to the investors. I believe you have guided for a 16 to 18% EBITDA margin, but like you have been flagging off that this move is really beneficial for the industry. Would you like to make any revisions there?
So definitely we will do, but let us wait for some time because this is just done the announcement. The implementation will take some more time. So maybe after Q2 number, we will rethink and we will see if needed, we will revise our guidance also.
Okay, and Mr. Savlani, also help us understand, despite, let's just talk about a little bit about your financials, moving away from this duty news flow. Despite a weak Q1, management has retained the guidance of double-digit volume growth in pipes with a 16 to 18% EBITDA margin. Help us understand what's driving this confidence and what factors are going to lead to this, or and will we see the inventory losses in Q2 or not?
See, 2, 3 things are there. One thing is, if you see the industry per se, last 4 years, the growth was not there. Even if our number also, you see, last 4 quarters, we were almost on the flattish or 2-3% growth. So because of that, our base is very low. Secondly, we all were expecting that the ADD will come. It's a question of only time. So that was also there. Thirdly, what we are seeing that the last few quarters, government spend has reduced drastically. So hopefully in the coming time, that spend will also improve. And secondly, the sentiment, we were expecting the moment ADD will announce, the sentiment will change. So all these factors drive us to guide at least double-digit volume growth. Now with this announcement and one more announcement we are expecting from the government, that is the BIS standard. If BIS is getting implemented, that is what government has said that they are targeting to implement from December. If that is going to be there, then I think growth can be very, very high. That is what we are waiting eagerly.
Right, interesting. And you also, Mr. Savlani, started backward integration, right, with Nexilon Chemical to increase your margins in the CPVC segment. What's the progress there?
So I think we have just done the announcement. So we have communicated that by Q2 end, by September 26, our plant will be ready. And the initial investment from Astral side will be 120 crore rupees. Actually, we are going to save that much of money from the reduction of the inventory because right now we are dependent on the Japanese raw material. So because of that, we have to keep the higher inventory to the tune of 3 months kind of inventory. Now with this local manufacturing, our inventory may go down to 1 week. So that much of saving we are going to do in the working capital, and that much money we are going to park in this plant. and we are going to produce 40,000 metric ton of CPVC resin. And if you see the margin profile of the other company who are already manufacturing the CPVC resin, they are normally delivering the number that is what in the public domain, that they are generating 25 to 30% kind of EBITDA. Now, even if it is 15-20% kind of EBITDA, it is going to give us a big saving, very, very big saving. And if we pass on some saving to the market, so we can gain a very big volumes in the market, and we are already leader, and we can further improve our leadership position into that. And secondly, consistency of supply, and biggest advantage is no fluctuation of the currency, because today we are dependent on imports, so because of that we are prone to this fluctuation of dollar. So that will also go away. So it is going to give us a very big advantage. That's why we say it is going to be a very game changer for our company. But for that, we have to wait for another 4 quarters.
Savlani, great to have you today on ET Now. Thanks for your time.
Thank you for calling. Thank you.